Video 13. Step 3. How can the EPI approach be used to create a list of households? If a register cannot be found and household enumeration is too difficult or resource-intensive, the sampling approach used by the Expanded Program on Immunizations, or EPI, can be used. To complete the EPI method, also known as the Modified Random Walk, you should find the center of a village and spin a bottle, pen, or stick. Next, walk in the direction that that bottle is pointing and count every house in your path to the edge of the village. After that, pick a random number between 1 and your total number of households that you found in Step 2. This number will represent your starting house. Select one person randomly from this starting household to interview for the SCT. In Video 16, we will discuss further how to conduct the interview. Proceed to the nearest neighbor household, that is, the household whose front door is closest to the front door of the starting house. Advance to this household and select one person to interview for the SCT. Continue using this nearest neighbor approach until 20 people from 20 different households have been interviewed. It is important to note that if the essay spans more than one village, it will be important to determine how many people in advance should be selected per village. This can be done by selecting respondents proportionally per village. Let's walk through an example. Let's say we need 20 households spread across 3 villages. Village A has 300 households, Village B has 200 households, and Village C has 500 households. Altogether, there are 1,000 total households. Since we have 1,000 households and need only 20, we need to divide each village by a factor of 50. This gives us 6 households to select from Village A, 4 households to select from Village B, and 10 households to select from Village C. Altogether, these numbers will add up to give us our 20 households. The EPI approach will need to be implemented independently in each of these villages. Another thing to note is that if you are using the EPI approach, selection is already incorporated into this design, and you do not need to complete Step 4, random selection of households. This step should only be done if the register or household enumeration method is used to generate a list of households in the supervision area. Check for understanding. How do you identify the first house to select from a village using the EPI approach? What should be done if the essay includes multiple villages? If you are uncertain of the answer to these questions, please review this video again.